to school and the high school bully. I don't know if anyone here has ever experienced it. I mean, some kids move around military families, or who knows what the circumstances are. Please be correct. But some kids find themselves moving from school to school. Maybe they only do it once, maybe they do it twice. I don't know. But in high school, I went away to a school, private school. It was actually a seminary. I thought I wanted to be a priest. Well, I did for a while anyway. But the time started to pass, and I began to start to question really what I was doing. And I finally decided my junior year that I was going to leave and go back to my hometown and go to regular high school. And there were many complications to that, some of which were, I had all of these credits, but they wouldn't allow many of them. So they actually forced me to take 4 classes and only pass 1 to graduate. How silly is that? I mean, I got a full-time job after school cleaning emergency rooms and operating rooms at the local hospital. But that aside, that's not really the part of the story I wanted to tell you. One of the first weeks at school, I remember going to the cafeteria for lunch. And I sat down at a table. I think there was nobody there, And I don't know why I picked it. I just figured, I'll just sit here. Anyway, a group of guys come over and they sit down. This one guy, big guy, sits right next to me. And 3 or 4 of his buddies sit on the other side of the table. And we eat, and, they're talking really amongst themselves. And occasionally they'll look at me and say hi and, make small talk here and there. But it was really not important. Anyway, we had finished eating, and it was time to take our trays back up. And the big gentleman sitting next to me, he was a boy man, I should say. He turns to me and he goes, no, take all of our trays up. You can take all trays up. I looked at him and I said, I'm not going to do that. In other words, he was doing something to kind of show off his leadership role of this group of people. And by telling me to do something for them, he was the boss and I was going to be an underling, and I knew at that point if I did that, I would be an underling forever. So I had enough personal strength, I guess, to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll take my own. You guys can take yours up. And I said that directly to him. And as I did, pow! He punched me in the face so hard, it was unbelievable. And I looked at him. And to this day, I don't know why I did this. But I looked at him. I didn't flinch. And I smiled. I actually just had a nice big smile on my face. Not a grin, but a smile. And I didn't take my eyes off of him. And he looked at his buddies. And it was quiet. So quiet. And he gets up, and they all leave. And they take their trays with them. And I go, holy crap. I was shaking a little bit inside, Anyway, I didn't know what to think after that. I thought, man, these guys are going to be after me all the time now, right? But that wasn't the case at all. In fact, later on that day, we have to go class to class to class, and there's a staircase. And I'm going up the staircase, and they're coming down. And I looked right at him, right dead in the face. And I smiled again. He looked away, and they never spoke to me or bothered me again. I can't tell you if that's a solution to anything. But I can tell you that sometimes it's best to believe in yourself so much that you are the owner of your own destiny. Remember that.